And Hungary gets its first man up. And as I said earlier, Ali Halo up high playing with his pole. He has either adjusted or removed that knee brace, that knee sleeve. On the wing. And there's another goal. This one from Ty Martin.
That was a great shot by Martin. High to high up in the left corner. What a great shot.
So a little bit of motion on, and look, we know Hungary wants to slow things down. You certainly are not going to slow things down when you go man up. But the truth is, it doesn't look like it's their nature to slow things down. We've been told that they adapted very well to the zone defense, that Hungary has been working very hard on John Cohen's defense. Now Rosenberski gives it to Rowan Z. And Ty Martin has the ball on the wing. So you've got Martin at attack with Bookout and Yaradi. Naj with Rosenberski and Seabor. That's the 6 for Hungary. And Martin scores. Ty Martin erases the goose egg and draws a foul. So Martin takes us to the water break, and that also breaks the seal on the net.
A very nice move by Martin. The rest of the defense was pretty sedentary, slow on their feet, which allowed him to take advantage of the one-on-one from behind the crease. And the goal, behind the goal.
Bookout matched up with Quigley. Double team coming fast. Ty Martin, and he scores his second of the game. So Ty Martin, nice little left-handed dodge, beats the slide, does the Hungary offense, and it's 13-2. Who plays for the Zagreb Bulldogs. Most of the players on Croatia play in Zagreb, either for the Bulldogs or for the Zagreb Patriots. Like a number of the European teams, Hannah, you get sort of rivalries that have to be patched together or repaired as they come here. Fed in front, and Ty Martin with a quick score. So face-off win for George Rohanzi. Rohanzi gets it forward, and it winds up with Ty Martin. And Martin sticks that low-angle shot, and it's 2-0. And for Hungary, well, they did build a lead early yesterday against Bermuda, but with the short roster, anytime that they can get ahead is going to help them later when they need to maybe slow things down. Chuck Jaffe with Hannah Megarian. As Hungary goes back on the attack, they've got Ali Halo playing on the man up and taking that shot. Halo sails it, could have sent it all the way to the vendor village here at Netanya. A little too much club on that shot.
Halo's trying to control that power he has.
So, no, I'm not sure he is. As that shot from the outside from Ty Martin gets past Sever. And it's 6-0 in favor of Hungary. Pretty simple ball movement there, right, Hannah?
Yep. And that was a further out shot that just sailed to the back of the net.
Very easily.
Easily.
But the thing about a short field, if you meet a very athletic team with good stick skills, or you meet a team that is just determined to press you, it makes it easier for them to do it. Now, the advantage here, Croatia is sitting back, and as long as Croatia, and I don't mean sitting back just now where they're basically playing a straight man defense. Croatia has been sitting back on the ride. They're not putting pressure on Hungary. Hungary's not going to put pressure on anybody because they know their number situation. As Martin has a hat trick, Bookout drops him a little pass over the goal crease. Martin finishes.
That was a great assist to Martin. Martin just snuck that in, top right corner. Great finesse and placement.
So 3 goals for Ty Martin. 5 other goal scorers for Hungary. It is 8-1 with 12.5 minutes remaining in the first half. So it's Nerati to Trotto, Tristanato, Hollow. They move it down on the left side. Ty Martin. Ty Martin didn't even look at the net. He just had it teed up, took the ball from Nerati. That may be the easiest assist that Carson Nerati's going to get as well. It was just a very simple, let me drop it down to you, and Ty Martin blast that home for his 4th goal of the day.
Yeah, I cringed just watching him wind up that shot. He ripped that right into the net. That's the most terrifying thing as a goaltender.
So a big clearing attempt here for Hungary. 5-2, 3-goal game. Plenty of time left here, Alex.
Oh, sure. And right now I would say Hungary has momentum as their long ball brings the ball over the field. A good ride from Howard. But Hungary has numbers if they want it. Flag down and the ball hits the ground, which will kill the play.
Actually, the ball stayed in the net, but the rule is if you don't go towards goal. It's an FIL rule. If you're not constantly attacking the goal, they drop it down. I didn't know that one either. Learned that one from Coach James Miller of Argentina. I did the last game with him, and he let me know that one. So it's just one of the many different rules. There are not a ton of different rules, and the thing that I like about the FIL rules are a little bit different. They're not as if you've never seen a game of lacrosse before, it's still easy to enjoy. In between the legs, perfect placement by Ty Martin. And just like that, we got a 2-goal game. It's 5-3 Hungary. Ty Martin between the legs.
Yeah, and you said it right between the wickets. We call that the 5-hole. Tyler Martin steps into one. Russia again, right there they were man down, but you have to rotate and stop the ball. I'm not sure what the Russian defense is thinking, just letting Tyler Martin step into one from, again, about 12 yards, uncontested, and he buries one.
And that is great execution by this Hungary team. They set up Ty Martin. He's able to finish. And perfect execution on this man-up opportunity. When you get man-up opportunities, you don't want to let them go. You don't want to let them slide. And they do a good job of executing there. Hungary wins the face-off, exactly what they needed to do. And a great opportunity now for Hungary to really capitalize, like you said.
And they'll still be man up. This 1-minute penalty is unreleasable, as is every 1-minute penalty in the FIL rules.
Shy to score once again, almost the same place. Ty Martin doing it again in the 5-hole. What do you call that, 10? 5 plus 5? Just kidding. Ty scoring there to make it 5-4.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to call that the 10-hole, but I do like that. That's a great shot again from Tyler Martin. He comes out of the timeout, gets to his same spot on the field, literally almost like a replay of the first goal. Again, if I'm Russia, you have to rotate to stop the ball. Your defense has to rotate because you're man down.
The Czech Republic did it against Philippines. I think it was the second night, I think, of competition. So these teams not afraid to get creative. As the shot there rolls out, chased down by Hungary, chased down by Rosenberski.
So there's that cutter through the middle of the field. That is exactly what I was talking about. When you have that open set from Hungary and the zone defense from Russia, a zone defense tends to stare at the ball. They tend to, all 6 of the defenders will stare straight at the ball, and you can have those backdoor cuts, and that's Tyler Martin slashing right through the middle of the field.
His third of the day, and tell me if I'm wrong, I believe his third in the quarter.
Exactly right.
His third of the quarter. Ty Martin, how about that?
And I'm really happy with the adjustment out of the Hungarian coaches. That's a great cut from Martin and a great feed. And we're back tied 5-5.
We are all tied up 5-5. 3 coming from Martin to tie this thing up at 5. Wow. So the Peters save sets up Nerati here to shoot it after the chase down. Another chase down after the Nerati shot.
There's a good rotation out of Hungary.
Ty Martin scoring again, his 4th of the day. Martin having a moment, 8-5.
And that's great offense from Hungary. They carried up the wing. Martin gets high, takes the pass from his teammate who drew 2 defenders. Martin, again, with too much time and space, with a great sidearm high bouncer.
Ball rolls out of bounds for Alex Bookout. Bookout who chases it down.
Yeah, and we saw yet another failed clear by Russia. I'm not sure why they're pressing upfield when they're man down. They have 50 yards by 50 yards of space in their defensive zone to just play 6-on-6 keep away just before their penalty releases.
But one more time, man up, it's Ty Martin who's having quite the day. Martin scoring again, 11-5, a 6-goal game now for Hungary, who has really put themselves in the driver's seat.
So we had simultaneous infractions on that last face-off here, and we'll re-face.
I'm sorry, is it 12-7 or 13?
It is 12-7. Okay. It was 11-7 when Lerone had the goal, or it was 11-6, then Lerone scored. Now we got...
Then Nagy scored to make it 12, it came back down.
Exactly right.
And then, so Narati making it 12, excuse me, 12-7 is the score. So a little bit of insurance after that Narati goal. Great passing leads to another goal here for Ty Martin. What a day he's been having.
Yeah, and we're going to get a flag on Russia.
White had plenty, did not have too many players in the offensive end. They're just releasing a penalty.
As that penalty is released, number 22 for Hungary. And now, as you said, we've not seen them on offense for some time. And Spain, as they were pressing the ball actually behind goal while it was up top, or pressing the man behind goal, they're very much in the man-on-man now, having taken a break from that zone defense.
Hungary's using the zone as a way to preserve the energy of their defenders.
Very quick stick finish there.
Hungary scored all their goals in almost the exact same way. Look into the man on the backside. It's almost like they have a lot of box experience, but I'm not familiar enough with these players to know that.
Dylan Portnoy, number 16, number 15, Jason Rose Amberski. And this time it's number 9, had his man hung up. That was just pure speed. It's actually number 6 for Hungary. That's Ty Martin, the 23-year-old attackman. I'm not sure where he's played or learned his lacrosse, but it was a very slick move from X. He was almost waiting to the defender just to take a step either side. That time, the defender looked to the left and he quick burst, came topside left hand. Again, no fake, he just held his stick high and then went low by the feet. And the high bouncer pays off this time.
Get the message into their guys that they want to go slow, they want to keep the ball, they're trying to rest their defense, rest their midfield. There's not a ton of subs over here, especially after we've seen a couple guys go down with injuries, hamstrings or whatever it might be. So they need to be patient with the ball and look for their best options, not their first options.
And perfectly orchestrated. Number 6 again with the goal. He had a great one in the first half. The assist this time I believe is from 21, but it's the Hungarian player with his second of the day, Ty Martin, the 23-year-old attackman, with very controlled offense by Hungary. Sweden with the man-on-man. It's Mason. Jonathan Quigley. Playing some defence there, number 1. Short stick midfield defender. As this is Alex Seabour. Gets it down, carries it behind goal, giving a full lap, draws the slide, looking for help. He dishes it up to Nodge. I believe it's a Hungarian pronunciation. This is their main player, Ty Martin, number 6, recognisable with a red bandana hanging out the back of his helmet. Again, he's taking number 1, Jonathan Quigley, the 21-year-old short-stick defending midfielder, for a lap. And this time he has been the main threat for Hungary the whole of this tournament. Ty Martin, the 23-year-old attackman, with that good pass on the clear. Again, he had a stick right in front of him, between him and where he wanted to pass it, and he treated it as though he was actually putting it past the goalkeeper. A little fake sidearm pass, and against a long stick especially, actually passed it directly over the player's helmet. So rather than look to pass it the maximum distance away from him, as this time right-handed, Ty Martin. No slide on that one. That was just a pure speed move. Again, predominantly, he's been the left-handed shooter from that wing, or even driving around the left side post. This time, from X, he saw that maybe the slide wasn't in position. Quick sprint, topside, and manages to beat Swedish goalkeeper Christopher Wall.